Hey YouTubers, this is going to be just a really quick review of the Daisy Powerline 201. Now for comparison, this is an old Marksman I've had for like years and years and years. I just bought a thing of BBs and it still shoots. So anyway, this one shoots BBs or pellets and it's spring operated, so you don't have to have the CO2, which I kind of like. I paid $30 for it. Single shot pellet or 35 count BBs, and you just cock it again to shoot it again, so it's a repeater. It's made out of all plastic, where this one was all metal. But I'm going to see how long it lasts. I got a 2400 count of BBs, so I'm either shoot it for a while. If anything happens to it, I'll do another review on it. But so far, I like it. It shoots pretty good. Puts a good-sized dent in a pop can, or at least the bottom of a coffee can. I haven't tried it on any pop cans yet, so yeah, that's all I wanted to show it off, and thanks for watching. I'm going to add this on real quick from my Daisy Powerline 201. As you can see, it kind of pimped it out a bit. This is a handgun scope. It's off one of my Thompson Center Contender barrels, and I wasn't using it, so I had that and some 3/8 rings. Now with Daisy, I don't know why they didn't do this, but you can see, if you have one, if you've seen them, they got this rail on here, and it thins out. When it gets past about here, it thins out, but back here it's just enough to grab the ring. If they would have made it just a little bit wider and extended it all the way to here, you could add a scope to this. Or if they made it even, a little bit wider, like the 1913 rail or the Picatinny rail, you could add stuff like an EOTech or something like that onto it. But even if they just added just a little more meat to that, these scope rings would stay on. Like, they don't stay on here, but the front, as you can see, I'll show you this way, it moves a bit, so it kind of throws the accuracy off. And I've got this zip tie just to hold it from falling off, because the scope ain't cheap, being a handgun scope. But if you got one, it does still work even with that zip tie on it, so you can just still. Now loading it's a bit tricky, so what I do is, to make sure I'm on camera, is, you can still open it up. And what I got is, this is a rifle casing. This happens to be a 30-30, and I just got a bunch of BBs in it. If you know anybody who reloads, they probably have a bunch of these, or if they got one after you reload, if you don't know, after a while this neck here will crack, and they can't be reused. So if you know somebody who reloads, have them keep you one if you want to try this, and all you gotta do is dump them in. I just put my thumb there to. Sometimes you gotta shake them up if they get jammed in together, but that's it. Now you're good to go. So I just wanted to show you that. I don't know why Daisy did that the way they did it. Somebody wasn't thinking marketing there. Come up with a cheap line of handgun scopes for this, because it works really good with the handgun scope. But like I said, that kind of throws accuracy off a bit when you got to do that. But it does work. But anyways, I just wanted to add that too. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the flip side.